Hey there, it's Raven Scry here today to offer another crypto reading. This one's offered by Marcella, who has requested Solana. Just one coin today. And before we start, if you would like one of these readings, please don't hesitate to get in touch via the About page of the channel and the email from there. This is going to be the last call for crypto readings at this time, and then I'm just going to close them off to get on top of the ones that I have to get through. We'll see kind of further down track whether I open them or not, but yeah, for now, if you would like one, get in touch ASAP for the last call for these crypto readings. Okay, here we go, heading to Solana. Enjoy. So the first coin that you've selected is Solana, Sol. Okay, now, yeah, there's a great deal of energy around Sol. As, you know, a lot of us would know in the market, it's moving quite well at this time. And it really has a very large energy. It's like often some of these cryptos and the larger ones, they present as planets almost in the way that they're shown. But this one, you know, is presenting like a planet in how it's being shown. Very large energy, and a lot of things going on, but it's very present. You know, sometimes I have like these planetary visuals, but they're sort of distant. They're at a distance. They're over there. It's like they're not yet being used or worked with. But it just Solana's presence is very, very here. You know, I feel as though it's almost in the room with me, is the way that they show this. Now, I ask Spirit, you know, for any guidance on Solana and where Solana is, where it's moving. They're giving me a big thumbs up. They're saying double or nothing, and it's like they're pointing up. It's like there's movements going to come further for this one. And I ask Spirit, okay, as we move further down the timeline into 2024, into 2025, what's the trajectory like for Solana? They're pointing up. I'm hearing off the scale. I'm hearing like there's a lot of energy around this, a lot of movement, and it's just like there again, still in the forefront, still very present. And I ask, is there anything that they wish to add? Because it's like Spirit is not even overly engaging here. It's just like they're just saying, well, look, let it speak for itself, is the way that it comes through. And I ask, is there anything more that you can add around Solana and how it's moving? Big moves and big success. Now, we know that it has already had big moves, but it feels as though it's still going to continue on. But just taking it back to further into 2024, into 2025, big eruptions of growth. There is this sense of like larger business coming into it more and more, and it's just making big moves. And I'm going to ask, okay, is there anything more around Solana that they wish to share around its movements and around its what's coming for it? New highs, new success, and again, as we speak of this, as I speak of this to you now, is like Solana's, I think, you know, extremely high in its price. It's really exceeded expectations of many. But it's like it feels as though Spirit is aligning with this. It's continuing on. Now, it's interesting because something that's coming to my mind is, you know, further along as we move down beyond 2024, 2025, they're showing big movements up there too. It's like it's still moving up the ranks. It does almost, you know, remind me of the way Ethereum was once very small and has gotten to be quite big, perhaps Solana is the next Ethereum. I'm not going to speak to that, but it's in the way that it's growing and moving. It's certainly it's certainly expanding a lot and very present, and a lot of bigger, larger business and implementation is coming through for this as well. And it's like it's finding its way into everything in the way that it feels. It's like a spirit's once given this kind of sense before with what they're showing of like when something is like a tidal wave or some sort of a flood. It's like you can't keep the water out of anything. And it's like that's Solana moving into the space. It's like you can't keep it out of anything. It's getting into all the nooks and crannies and moving through and expanding into the space is the way that it feels. So a lot of big positive stuff coming for Solana. It's a good one, and it's big, and it's going places. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading on Solana. If you've got any thoughts or any comments you'd like to share, please pop them below. And if you would like one of these readings, this is the last call, so please get in touch ASAP. And I'll see you again soon, guys. Raven Scry signing off.